Hello students, good morning. Once again I am here today with the chapter Understanding Elementary Shapes. So students, in this chapter, first of all, we will learn about this clock. So students, here you can see I draw on circles. So let us assume this is a clock. I didn't draw the hands of the clock, but let us assume. So students, now first of all let us learn how many parts it has been divided. We can say, so dividing means see how many parts are there. There are from 1 to 12. It is there 1 to 12 is there. So students, now in this lesson what we will learn, and before that first students, let me tell you. So if a clock rotates, suppose this is the, let us think this is the minute hand. Suppose if the clock rotates like this, this is clockwise revolution. Clock revolve like this, the hands of the clock. If the hands of the clock revolve like this, it is called clockwise revolution. That means if it is clockwise revolution. And if it revolves like this, it is anti-clockwise. Remember students. Once again I am telling you, if it goes like this, it is called clockwise. And if it goes like this, it is called anti-clockwise. Now students, first question from a textbook I am taking to explain. So what fraction of clockwise revolution does the hour hand, let us think about minute hand. Minute hand of a clock turns through when it goes from 3 to 9. That means when a minute hand, suppose let us think minute hand, when this is the minute hand, when the minute hand goes from 3 to 9, what fraction of revolution? It is said, but clockwise remember. When the minute hand of a clock goes from 3 to 9 clockwise, what fraction of revolution? So I have to write the fraction of revolution. So students, before that, we know that how many from 1 to 12. If you think like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 parts are there. So out of 12, what fraction of revolution? If it goes from 3 to 9. Now you just count from 3 to 9. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. So is equal to 6 1 is 6, 6 2 is 12. That is 1 by 2. That means fraction of revolution is 1 by 2. Now another example let me take, students. If it goes from 7 to 10, let me think 7 to 10. If it goes from 7 to 10, but students, let me show you with the help of a clock. Say students, this is the clock, and this is the minute hand. Now it is said that from 3 to 9. So now if I from 3 to, if I take from, this is 3, I'm looking at this hand only. This is the minute hand. This is the hour hand, this is the second. So this is the minute hand. I'm looking at this only. Now if it goes from 3 to 9, 1, then 2, this is 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 part. See, that's why I have written over here 6 by 12. That means 1 by 2. So now it is next question I have asked that from 7 sorry students, from 7 to 10. From 7 to 10. First of all, let us count from 7 to 10 how much? From 7 to 10. This is 7 to 10. 1, 2, 3. That means 3 parts. So what will I write, students? I will write over here 3 by 12. That means is equal to 1 by 4. From 7 to 10, that is 3 parts. That means 3 out of this 12 part. If I cancel it, I will get 1 by 4. So next, one more example I am taking, students. If it moves from 1 to 10, what fraction of revolution? If it moves from 1 to 10. If it moves from 1 to 10, what fraction of revolution it is? So students, 1 to 10. Now let us See, this is 1. Now if we move from 1 to 10, now let me count from 1 to 10 how many parts are there. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So from 1 to 10, how many parts are there? 9 parts are there. So what fraction it will go, students? It will go 9 by 12. If it moves from 1 to 10. First question I have done. First question I did this one from 3 to 9. 3 to 9. This is the answer. This is number 1. Next question I did from 7 to 10. This one I did from number 2. If it moves from 7, if it revolves from 7 to 10, that means 3 by 12. This 1 by 4. Next I did from number 3. I did if it revolves from 1 to 10. So if it revolves from 1 to 10, how many parts? Just now I show you, students. So this is from 1 to 10. This is from 1 to 10. Once again I am showing you over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. See, 9 parts are there. So that's why students, what will I take? I will take from 1 to 10. How many parts are there? 9 parts are there. So I will write 9 by 10. 9 by 12. That means 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12. So students, this is the way we used to find the fraction of revolution when a clock hand turns through 3 to 9, 7 to 10, 7 to 8, 7 to 10, 1 to 10, like this. So students, there are 6 sums are there. 3 sums we have done it, and other 3 I will be uploading in the Google Classroom as a homework. So students, next number 2. Let us go to question number 2. Let us go to question number 2. In question number 2, it is said that what will be the hands of a clock stop? Where will be the hands of a clock stop? Starts at 12. Starts where will be the hands of a clock stops if it starts from 12 and make half the revolution. Half the revolution. So students, first of all, we should know about what is half the revolution. So students, half of the revolution. Now see here, students. Now 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now half the revolution means what, students? When the, suppose this is the minute hand. Let me assume this is the minute hand. When this minute hand turns clockwise, it is given that half the revolution clockwise. Clockwise means what? This minute hand will turn like this. Let me show with the help of an example. Suppose this one. If it turns clockwise like this is called half the revolution. That means if the minute hand comes over here, it will make this angle. This is the half of the revolution from here to here. So this is half the revolution. Now when it starts from 12 and make half the revolution, already I have done it. First of all, this is in diagram I show you half of the revolution means what, but actually half the revolution, that means how many parts are there? 12, from 1 to 12. There are 12 parts are there, 1 to 12. Now if I say half the revolution, that means half of 12. That means 2 1s are 2, 2 6 are 12 is equal to 6. That means 6 part it will move. So if I count it from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is called half the revolution. That means if it starts from 12 and make half the revolution, that means it moves 6 part, then the clock will stop at 6. So another example, let me take you students. One more example. If it starts from, if it starts from 5, and makes 1/4 revolution, and makes 1/4, makes 1/4 of a revolution, 1/4 of a revolution, 1/4 of a revolution. Now 1/4 means what? In a clock, suppose this is the clock. If I count it for 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 parts are there. Make 1/4 of revolution. That means first of all we should know 1/4 of 12 is how much? 1/4 of 12, 1/4 of 12. So as we have done earlier, 1/4 multiply by 12. What will I do? 4 1s are 4, 4 3s are 12 is equal to 3 parts. 1/4 means 3. 1/4 of 12 means 3. So it starts from 5. If it moves 3 parts, 1, 2, 3. That means clock will stop at 8. Therefore, the clock will stop at 8. The clock will stop at 8. See students, what we have learned, if the revolution starts from 5 and makes 1/4 of revolution. First of all, we should know students 1/4 means what? This is 1/4. So in a clock there is 12 parts. Now it is said 1/4. 1/4 means 1/4 of 12. It means what? That we should know. So if it is said that clock makes 1/4 revolution, that means it will move 3 parts. So how many parts it will move, students? It will move 3 parts. So now students, if it moves 3 parts, it starts from 5 and make 1/4. It means 3 parts. So from 5, I will count 3 parts. 1, 2, 3. So it will stop at 8. So once it starts from 5 and it goes 3 parts, it will stop at 8. So this type of students, this type of sums are there in this exercise, students. First one we have done that fraction of revolution. First we have learned about fraction of revolution, and second one, now how many when the clock revolution starts from a certain number and it makes 1/4 of revolution, it makes half of revolution. Now next students, let me ask you, what do you mean by 3/4? Let me ask you students, 3/4. Now next, half of the revolution we know what is it. I show the diagram. Then 1/4 of revolution also we know. I show in the diagram. Now there is one question arises. If it comes 3/4, then sir, what will I do? if it comes 3/4 of revolution. Now let me talk about 3/4 of revolution. 3/4. 3/4 means 3/4 of 12. So if I cancel this, 4 1s are 4, 4 3s are 12. So I will get 3 3s are 9. That means it will move 9 part. So it will move 9 part. 3/4 of 12 means how many part it will move? It will move 9 parts, students. So hope students you have I have taken these two concepts only today. So I didn't take much more. I took these two concepts only. So students, you please go through the video and your homework will be uploaded in the Google Classroom, students. If you have any doubts regarding this topic, regarding this part, you please let me know in the live class. So I will make your doubts clear during that time. So hope students you will do the homework and submit the homework. Students, all of you do the homework regularly. So thank you and have a nice day, students.